Hello, Jessica. My name is Sierra Brown. This is Lily, Anna, and Stephanie, and today we're going to be developing a safety plan for you. I just want to verify some information. You're a 28-year-old female with no kids. Um, you do have friends and family that live in town.
I do.
You're not very close with your neighbors, and you live in a rural area in Castroville, Texas. You're not working, you're fully dependent.
I am.
All right. And you are in college and you live in a house.
Correct.
Okay, today is February 28th, 2025. Do you feel like you are in immediate danger?
I do.
What are the immediate threats or concerns?
My boyfriend has threatened me with one of the guns he keeps in the house. He has also started keep hiding my car keys and stuff so I can't get out. So I'm kind of nervous that he's planning something.
Okay. What are some specific signs or behaviors that make you feel unsafe?
He's been acting a little bit more erratic, and he's been like any little thing I'm doing right now is just setting him off. So it's more of like his behavior is escalating.
Yes, and you already said that he does have weapons in the home.
He does. He owns a couple of guns, and he does hunt a lot, so he has hunting knives as well.
Okay. And he has threatened to hurt you?
Correct. Pretty recently.
Do you have any measures in place right now? Do you have any like action plans or things you thought of to help in place already?
So I am in school. It's mainly online classes because he doesn't really want me leaving the house anymore. But there are some friends I had made before I went completely remote, and I am thinking about reaching out to them, if anything.
Have you considered installing like a security system or keeping
We
a extra phone nearby?
we have a security system already, but I don't have login access to it. I do know he checks the cameras when he's at work.
Okay.
I have never thought about actually getting an extra phone because, again, I don't have money for an extra line. So I don't know if that would help.
Yes. Is there anywhere in your home or around your home where you feel safe?
No,
And when he's acting erratic or out of character?
not really. There's not really a lot of space.
And do you have anywhere you can go, like if there was a short notice, if you needed to leave immediately, do you have anywhere you can run to?
I think my aunt would be able to take me in.
Have you had to take measures in the past or to keep yourself safe?
Yes, he has tried to come at me with a knife prior, and he did cut me. But I was able to get out and run out and go over to a neighbor's house. Cops were called, but I didn't have anywhere else at the time to go, so I came back.
Was a report made on him?
Yes.
Do you have an emergency bag prepared?
I don't.
Okay. And you say sometimes he hides your keys so you don't always have transportation.
Correct.
Do you have means to get someone to call you an Uber or a cab or anything like that?
I don't know what my neighbor's schedule is, but I think I could just walk over to their ranch and ask them to borrow their phone. I might be able to call. One of my friends had told me that the police department can send out a just like a patrol unit to help me get from one location to the next.
Okay.
So if all else fails, I guess I would just do that.
Have you thought about inside the home what is important to you and that you want to take with you if you had to leave quickly?
No, there's just a couple of pictures I might keep, but they're usually in my purse already. So I think I would just grab my purse and go.
So like identification.
My social.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Jessica. My name is Liliana, and I'm going to be asking further questions.
Okay.
So, I just want to start with, do you have a list of people that you're able to contact in a case of emergency?
I think right now my best bet would be my aunt.
Your aunt? Okay.
Mhm.
And is her phone number readily available to you?
Yes, I did memorize it.
Oh, you memorized it? Perfect.
Yes.
Do you happen to know the phone number of the local police or domestic violence hotline?
I don't, not by memory.
Not by memory? Okay. And let's see, is there someone in your life that, if you needed help in a moment's notice, that you can trust?
I do think my aunt would be the one who would be able to help me the most.
Okay, awesome. And do you have important phone numbers aside from your aunt written down somewhere in case your phone is lost or broken?
I don't like to have anything written down because, I mean, he does go through my stuff. So I just try to memorize my phone numbers, but I have at least 3 other numbers memorized just in case.
Awesome. And who are those other numbers?
It would be my mom and my grandma.
Mom and grandma.
They just
Awesome.
don't live in town.
I see. And then, do you happen to know the domestic violence hotline?
They don't.
Okay. Well, we can get that written down for you and we can go over and memorize that if that's okay with you.
That'd be great, thank you.
Awesome. If you needed to leave quickly, do you have a place that you can go long term? I know you said your neighbors on short moments notice, but do you have somewhere you can do more long term?
I think I would be able to stay with my aunt for at least a couple of months.
With your aunt? Okay.
Mhm.
And then where is that?
So, she's in Del Rio.
Del Rio? As far as your important documents or your keys, personal items that you need when you have to leave quickly, where can you hide those?
So important documents, I do already have a cut inside the lining of my purse, and that's where I keep my social and my birth certificate and my driver's license. I do have it cut and everything so he can't see it right away when he's going through it.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to my keys, it's too bulky of an item to be able to hide in that same spot, and he does find my keys a lot.
Oh,
So
I see.
he has been hiding my keys recently, and I don't know of a good hiding spot for them. And I'm honestly scared of what he would do if he could not find my keys either.
Okay, I understand. I think the paper, the lining in your purse is extremely smart. I just wanted to say that. Have you ever considered going to a shelter?
I have not.
No? Okay. Well, after this, we can go over the shelters in town and what's nearest to you just to have that option. Worst case
Okay.
scenario. Okay.
Okay.
Are there any public places where you feel safe?
Not really.
No? Okay.
No, it's a small town, so
Oh, really? So even the police station or hospital?
there's not a hospital in Castroville. The closest one is out here in San Antonio because it's 30 minutes away or so. Maybe the police station, but again, it's a small town. There's only about four patrol cars in total. So I don't know. I just don't feel
Right.
safe because it's not a lot of officers in town. So it's not something.
So it's kind of a smaller community.
It's a very small rural community.
Oh, okay. I understand. Who in your life could provide emotional or physical support if you needed it?
My mom, the females in my family. So my mom, my grandma, my aunt, my sister.
Your sister too?
Yes. It's just they all live really far away except for my aunt.
I see. Are there any local organizations or hotlines that you would reach out to for assistance?
Not right now.
No? Okay. And let's see, have you established any sort of code words or signals with your friends, family, or the women in your life?
For my mom, she knows that if I'm asking her to bake me cupcakes, that he's acting out and I have to hang up the phone. But that's really it. Just know that I'm baking.
Okay, and that's for your mom, you said?
That's for my mom.
Do you have one in place with your aunts?
I don't, not yet.
Okay.
He started monitoring my calls once he caught on to the baking thing.
Oh, I see. How do you ensure that communication over the phone is secure and safe?
Right now, I don't.
You don't because he regularly checks it?
He's actually mirroring my phone.
Oh, I see.
So he can see what comes in and out of my phone at all times.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable using your phone or the internet at all to communicate?
If I could go to the public library, I do feel like it is a safer area for me since I can log into a fake account I have that only has my female family members in it. So it's easier for me to get away with those types of things. But I don't get that chance often.
Okay. And then after those types of communications, do you delete the
Since
information?
it's on a fake account, I don't, just in case he ever does kill me, I want there to be a trace of that.
I
There
see.
was evidence,
Some
you know?
evidence.
So I don't delete it.
What else can you do to ensure that the communication stays safe and secure?
I constantly change the passwords on my fake account.
Okay, perfect. What financial resources do you have access to? So things like personal savings or family support?
So currently, I am completely financially dependent on him. But I have started I think I'm ready to leave, and my aunt and my mom and my sister have been pitching in like $20 each month. So they have started a small savings for me, but one of them has access to it currently and I do not yet.
Okay.
It's a safety measure just to make sure he doesn't get
Right.
his hands on it.
So who has access to that savings account?
I think it's my sister right now.
And do you trust your sister?
I do trust my sister.
What steps can you take to secure that savings account?
So, I don't know.
No, that's okay.
I don't know.
So some examples could be opening a separate bank for yourself, or even freezing credits. There are ways maybe for you to have access to that account. Something that ensures that you have access to financial support.
My mom said when the time comes, I could open Cash App
Okay.
and then link that account to the Cash App, because I could even get a card, and the card could get mailed to my aunt's house, so he would never know unless he had access to my phone. But I can't do that until I'm really about to leave, because again, he mirrors it, so
Right.
he knows what's going on my phone.
I see. Well, I mean, I think it's good to have that plan in place. As far as job, career, what steps can you take to maintain or secure employment?
So again, I am currently in school. I could start doing a work-study program at least.
Work study program?
Mm-hmm. Even if it's just something part-time once I've gone.
And then would you say that your enrollment in school is pretty secure?
I think so, because financial aid covers it. If not, I don't think it would be.
Okay. Are there any workplace resources available to you, or resources at school that are available to you?
I know that there is like counseling services, and I know that I've seen signs, like if you're in a domestic violence relationship, like there are signs on there on campus, but again, I have not been on campus physically in a long time, since I became remote.
Okay, well, this is really good information that we've gone over. I really appreciate you spending time with me to, really get the information to figure out a plan for you.
Thank you for your time as well. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm gonna be finishing up our intake with a couple more questions. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay. So first, I want to ask you if you have considered getting a restraining order of any type.
So the last time the police did ask me if I wanted the restraining order, the time that he cut me, I didn't want to at the time because I was too scared that it didn't matter. Like, what is the piece of paper gonna do?
Okay, yeah, that's valid. And would you like more information on how to do that in our safety plan that we could make for you?
I don't think at this time. Again, I don't see the value of having a restraining order.
Okay, that's fine. And do you know where to find any legal aid or support if you need to?
Not legal aid. I actually haven't even looked into that at all. Like,
Okay.
would I need legal help?
Well, if you could benefit from it, just in case, anything else happens, we could definitely find something for you. And if you ever need it, it's there for you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll definitely write that down for you. Now, are you currently seeing a counselor?
No.
Any support groups?
No.
Okay. Would you be interested in seeing anything
I think I would be interested once I'm out.
once you're out? Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a few self-care. How do you manage stress?
I don't know. Right now, I just kind of am just in complete survival mode since, again, his behavior has been escalating. I'm on constant edge. I have not had any self-care in a long time.
Okay.
I don't even know where I would start.
Okay, and that's okay. We're gonna give you a few tips, okay? So don't even worry about that. And now, how are you feeling about your current situation?
I'm
Just
really
in
scared.
general, yeah.
I'm just scared and anxious, honestly. I just wanted to be done with already.
Okay. And do you have anyone to talk to about this? Like, not a counselor, support group, but anyone close to you?
I do talk to my sister a lot, like, as much as I can. But again, he monitors my calls and messages, so it's just whenever I get the chance.
Yeah, okay. Now, what are your thoughts on your long-term living situation?
I do plan to leave. When I leave, I am going to go with my aunt for a couple of months. Again, I am kind of concerned that he does know what city she lives in, and I feel like it would not be very hard to track her down since it is another small town. I've been I've been thinking about maybe asking my aunt to drive me down to my mom or my sister's. It's about a 6-hour drive away from here, and he does not know their actual address, and it is not a small town there, so it'd be a lot harder to find me.
Okay.
So I am thinking of, once I finish this semester, I continue to stay online, but move to another city completely.
Okay, and that's a big step. To even know anything long-term is a big step for you.
Thank you for that.
Now, how does your situation impact your education? I know you're remote.
I am remote, but there are times where, like, he hides my keys, he'll hide my cords for my laptop just to make sure that I can't turn in assignments. I know I've fallen behind. I know my grades are suffering a lot right now. I am kind of nervous to go into academic suspension because of how bad my grades have gotten since I have not really been able to focus on it.
Okay. And I know that causes more stress for you, since I know you mentioned financial aid is what's getting you through. So what support might you need to help in your education aspect of your situation?
Maybe extensions on some of my assignments. I think that honestly would be the biggest part. Sometimes I think about just dropping out.
Okay, yeah, and that's valid because of the stress you're under, so no need to worry about that. We'll find some solutions for you. So have you thought about any financial planning or resources if you decide to leave?
My family has set up like a small savings account for me. Once I'm out, I'll have access to that money via Cash App. Like, I'll set up an account to be able to access that money. But money outside of that, I don't really.
Okay.
I have a couple of things that I know I could probably like pawn or sell, and that's what I'm kind of hoping to at least be able to get, like gas money or bus fare money to just be able to get out to Del Rio.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for sharing this. We're gonna go ahead and assemble a little safety plan for you, and we'll figure out any adjustments needed, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Jessica, so we got together some of the important factors that'll help the situation that you're in. So right here, if you want to look, I have listed the domestic violence hotline, the local police hotline, as well as local organizations that you can refer to when you're feeling that you're in danger or you need immediate assistance.
Thank you.
Something that we're also going to do is we're going to work together to get a safety bag in place for whenever you need to gather your things and go right away.
So I wouldn't have to put my own stuff together. It's just kind of like a grab and go.
Right, so you're just
Okay.
going to want to find a bag and then just necessities of what you need, and then
Okay.
you can keep it at your aunt's house, at your neighbor's house, anyone that you trust, so that whenever you do leave, you can go there to pick it up, or you have it somewhere else other than your house.
Thank you for that.
So there's also at your school, there's on-campus wellness groups that you're able to attend.
Mhm.
So we can get you into an elective to where that when you're going to school, there's a reasoning for you being there. And also here I've listed the shelter resources.
Oh,
So
okay.
these are shelters in Del Rio that you're able to go to. And at school, we can set up a 504 plan, which is their accommodations if you need extensions, any tutoring, extra help for your assignments.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that'd be great.
Yes. And they'll also be able to talk to you about financial options.
Awesome.
Transportation, we have the Via Bus Pass and the Police Patrol Transportation that you also listed.
Okay.
And I know that you don't want to do anything legally right now, but we do have legal information for you to understand your rights and to understand where you can take this if you wanted to, if
Okay.
you ever change your mind.
Thank you.
And then, of course, your self-care. Stephanie has some options for you.
For self-care, I do want you to go on walks. So I want you to get sun and I want you to get fresh air at least 30 minutes daily, okay? So even if he's right there with you, I do want you to go out on a daily basis just to get a change of environment. Now I also want you to join some support groups. I have listed here a few at school, in Del Rio and in Castroville. So whichever one you like, just try it out, give it a try and see how you like it, okay?
Okay.
Now we're gonna go over to Sierra. She's gonna ask you a few about follow-up, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, you're doing so great. Do these safety plans and self-care meet your needs for what you need now?
I think so.
Are there any changes or adjustments you would like us to make?
Not at this time.
Would you like to schedule a follow-up check-in to make any adjustments or check-in to see how the plan is going?
I think if you guys could follow up in like 2 weeks, because I do plan on leaving soon. So I just want to make sure like it's holding myself accountable to leave as well. So a follow up like that would be great.
And we did get mom and aunt's phone number. All right. This was so brave of you, and we are here for you and to help you with all your needs, and we thank you for coming in and doing this interview, and we will be working with you. Thank you.
Thank you.